boogeyman band coming round the bend. Is boogeyman band. Is boogeyman band.
Greetings, my fellow frat fiends, and thanks so much for dropping by the Horror Zone channel. It's your buddy Boogeyman Ben. This is episode 26 of Reworking the Lot, a video series that I started chronicling the production and the ultimate release of the newest adaptation of Stephen King's 1975 novel, Salem's Lot. Of course, as everyone who knows me knows, that the 1979 adaptation that was directed by Tobe Hooper and starred David Soul, James Mason, Lance Kerwin, Bonnie Bedelia, Jeffrey Lewis, and Reggie Nalder as Barlow is my favorite movie of all time. And they, of course, did another adaptation of Stephen King's book in 2004. I believe that was on TNT, and it was done by Mikhail Solomon, starred Rob Lowe, Rutger Hauer, Donald Sutherland, Andre Braugher, Dan Bird, and Samantha Mathis. That adaptation, for me, I watched it when it aired, did not compare to the original 1979 adaptation. And I went in with into that with low expectations. I just felt like it just didn't have the atmosphere or the character development that original adaptation had, and I just questioned why they did it in the first place. And then in 2019, it was announced that they were doing another adaptation of Salem's Lot. This one was going to be done by Gary Dauberman and James Wan. I love James Wan. I think Gary Dauberman's a very talented writer and director. Again, I just knew nothing was going to replace that 79 miniseries for me, because it is my favorite movie of all time. So with so many delays over the last 2 years, the movie was originally supposed to drop on September 9th of 2022, and here we are on September 12th of 2024, and we finally got a trailer. The trailer finally dropped today, and I've watched it 4 times. I want to thank a lot of people for making me aware of it. I was actually checking sites today because over the last couple of weeks, there's been the clip. That was the last Reworking the Lot I did, where I talked about the quick clip that they had. I've also been posting in my community page here on YouTube new images, a makeshift poster, which I don't think is the true poster, because I've seen what the real poster looks like, and I'll include it in this video as well as the thumbnail image. I want to thank Ray Fundora, who's just been awesome, who always lets me know what's going on. If I happen to have my guard down at one point, it was literally like I had been checking online, I was working, and I jumped to do some work, and then I got an email from him, or a message from him through Instagram, that the trailer had dropped. So thank you to him. Also a big thank you to my friend Jimmy, my friend Jason, my good friend Rob, who also let me know about it, M. Thompson, who let me know. All of these people had let me know that the trailer had dropped. And I will include a link to the trailer down below in the description. People, please check it out. My thoughts on it. What did I think about it? I was very, very impressed, is what I'm going to say. I haven't really known what to think about this because this movie is, the original movie is so near and dear to me. It's really just like I was going, why touch it? Why redo it? Why do it again? And plus the shoddy way that the studio has handled this release, how they've treated the filmmakers and the actors and everybody that put their hard work into it, only to kind of shelve it after test screenings 2 years ago, and then just sort of have it linger in limbo for a long time. And fans like us that have been just wanting to see anything from this being kind of left to like go, is it going to be canceled? Because Warner Brothers has had a history of canceling films as of late. I was very, very impressed by this trailer. I think it's atmospherically perfect. It doesn't show a lot, but what it does show really whets your appetite to see the rest of it. Now, it really builds on tension and atmosphere. It does look like they've used special effects, which we knew that they were going to do, but the thing that I thought was so weak in Mikhail Solomon's adaptation, or that adaptation that Mikhail Solomon directed, was that the Danny Glick, Ralphie Glick images and Mike Ryerson, it was just so laughably bad. This is terrifying. There's a couple of moments in this where we see those images, and they not only pay respect to, I feel, Tobe Hooper's film, but also kind of do something different with them. And I love that, because if you're going to do a remake, if you're going to remake something, and again, people can call this a new adaptation, they can call it a remake, whatever they want to do. If you're going to do a remake, do something different. I don't want to see the same movie. And I feel like, you know, there's little callbacks. There's a couple of little things that I've seen some people point out that I noticed that call back to the 79 film that are really subtle. And I also have to say I love the music that's in this. It's Gordon Lightfoot's Sundown, which is a perfect song for this trailer. I needed this. It really, really made me happy that we're finally seeing it. It is officially dropping on HBO Max on October 3rd. It looks like it's still supposed to be premiering in theaters overseas. And that is going to be the 11th or the 10th or the 11th. I've seen both dates. Also, it's supposed to be premiering at Fantastic Fest. I also found that out today. My friends at Razors in the Night told me about that it is going to be premiering at Fantastic Fest, which I believe starts this month. I'll put the information right here, and I'll put a link to Fantastic Fest down below. It's something I can't make it out to, but yeah, it's here. It's finally happening. I think it was a fantastically put together trailer that gave you sprinkles of what it's going to be like, but also didn't tell you the entire story. I really, really was blown away by this trailer, and I'm so happy that it's finally here, that we finally get to see it, that it's finally coming out. Like I said, the culmination of this series that I've been doing will most likely be my thoughts on the final film. And I'm going to talk to my friends Danny and Sam. Of course, we are the Salem's Lot Minority. We've been doing videos here on my channel and on Danny's channel, Everything 101. I might talk about a watch party. I think that would be kind of fun. I am going to be in Ferndale again on October the 10th. We're going to be there from October the 10th through the 15th. So that'll be great. So that'll be a week after the movie drops. Maybe we'll do something then on my channel or Danny's channel. I'll keep everybody posted, but all I can say is that I'm so happy that I got to finally see this. It's crazy that 2 years ago, Labor Day weekend, I met up with Sam and Danny and was talking about the upcoming screenings that they were going to have, the test screenings that they were going to have the following week. And here it is. It took 2 years. It took 2 years to reach fans. I hope the movie turns out to be great. So far, I think everybody's depiction of these characters, even though they're quick glimpses, I like what they're bringing to the screen. I think Mackenzie Davis looks great as Susan. I'm a big fan of Bill Camp. I just watched him in a show called Presumed Innocent, which is it was made into a film back in the 90s with Harrison Ford, Bonnie Bedelia, Raul Julia. But yeah, he was so good in that. I can't wait to see him as Matt Burke. Love Alfre Woodard. I even think Spencer Treat Clark looks pretty good as Mike Ryerson. Of course, some of those scenes are in this trailer, so that really got me. I also think Jordan Preston Carter as Mark Petrie looks great. The interaction between him and Danny Glick at the window, I really love the way that was done. Yeah, I can't say any more great things about it. Again, it is just a trailer. We don't know what the final product's going to be until it premieres on the 3rd, but I'm excited. As I rewatched the trailer several times, I kept going, why did they hold this back again? What was the reason for this? Bad studio decisions. In fact, my friend Rob, who's a good friend of mine and is in the industry, he told me about some of the bad decisions, and it's shocking. I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but it's just shocking that these people are the ones running these studios that don't know how to make any fucking decisions. I'm very disappointed in the way Warner Brothers has treated this property and treated Stephen King and the filmmakers and the fans, people that have been wanting this. So glad we're finally getting it. So hats off to Max or HBO Max, whatever you want to call it. And hats off to everybody in the Salem's Lot community that has really just stood behind me and doing these videos. They've done really well. And I don't do this for money. I do this for fun. I do this because I'm a fan of the subject matter. I'm a fan of this movie and this book, and everybody that contributed to the 79 miniseries, they mean more to me than anything. So to see these characters live on, even though it's something I really wish would have been left alone, I'm really excited to see where they take it. I'm really excited to see this vision of the novel, and I hope everyone else will give it a chance too. I'm going to try to shut out the 79 miniseries when I watch it and just accept it as a new version, and I will be 100% honest once I finally have seen it. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching this. And remember, check out the trailer, link down below. Appreciate everyone's support, and I will talk to you again real soon. Take it easy, stay scared as always, and remember, you can do nothing against the master. Peace. Hey, my fellow Fright Fiends, I just want to thank everyone for supporting Boogeyman Ben's Horror Zone. If you haven't yet subscribed and you'd like to, please hit the subscribe button down below. Click the bell notification so you're updated every time I drop a new video. I try to drop a video at least once or twice a week. The Horror Zone is a passion of mine, and it really makes me happy that I can share that passion with all of you guys. Thanks so much again for the support, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Take it easy. Stay scared as always.